Welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Director Joyce Stewart with the Baltimore County Police Department. I'm the Director of Public Affairs. I want to introduce some of the people that we have up here with me. We have Major Ivory Bing with our Operations Bureau, Major Michael Cortez with our Criminal Investigations Bureau. We have Major Edwards as well as Major Camilli with our Administrative and Technical Services Bureau. Today we are here to announce an arrest in a 31-year-old homicide investigation. Through the use of DNA analysis and the unrelenting work of our cold case detectives, a suspect has been identified and charged in the 1994 homicide of 31-year-old Linda Lester, a Baltimore County 911 dispatcher who was last seen on the night of October 11th, 1994. This progress would not have been possible if it were not for the diligent work done decades ago by detectives who initially responded to the crime scene and the evidence that they collected that ultimately preserved the DNA that we were able to have tested. As a result of their efforts and advancements in DNA analysis, 68-year-old Donald Lester has been arrested and charged with first-degree murder. To the detectives in our cold case squad, thank you. Your work on these cases is commendable. To the detectives who initially responded to the scene so many years ago, we would not be here today if it were not for your diligent work that you did 30 years ago. At this time, I'll take a few questions. I would like to note that Donald Lester is currently being held without bond at the Baltimore County Detention Center, and he does have a bail review hearing this afternoon. Any questions?
I know Donald was kind of considered a suspect way back a few decades ago. What was the difference between the evidence then versus the evidence now?
Our detectives are always revisiting cases and re-examining evidence. In this case, we were able to send off some additional evidence for DNA testing that ultimately led to these charges being filed.
Joey, will you tell us a little more of the circumstances behind the murder itself? What was the cause and manner of death?
I would refer you to the charging documents for those details, but initially Linda was reported missing. She was last seen leaving work from the 911 dispatch center. Her sister reported her missing the following day, and then days later she was found along I-70 deceased.
You mentioned DNA. In addition to the DNA, is there any other supporting evidence to make the case?
Our detectives are interviewing or conducting interviews. That, along with the analysis that was done on the DNA evidence, again, led to the charges being brought at this time in the case.
And I'm also curious, is this the ex-husband?
Estranged husband, yes.
This is the second cold case press conference that we've had here in as many weeks. Have you guys been ramping up efforts to look into some of these cases and close these files here? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, our detectives, they're always working these cases. And in Linda Lester's case, we were finally at a point where we could bring the criminal charges against a suspect. Thank you. Again, Donald Lester, his bail review hearing, I believe, is happening at this hour right now.
Would you entertain a question about what happened in Dundalk with the 12-year-old who got stabbed? Is it a male or a female? Can you give us an update on the status of that case?
I'll need to follow up with you on that.
How about the chief would know? Can we ask him?
We can meet after the news conference, Dave. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.